Hey guys, it's Jessii Vee. So it's the beginning of December and I'm already in cozy sweaters. And you know what? That's how it should be. Even though it's still like 30 degrees Celsius outside, I'm just like waiting for fall, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone on social media, everyone's just talking about how excited they are for like sweater weather and hot chocolate and fall walks in the woods. Even though literally it's technically still summer, but I'm trying not to think about that. You guys have no idea. The minute the end of August comes around, I'm just like, fall. Anyways though, you probably saw the title of this video and thought, what? Okay, so I have posted 2 of my scary stories that I have written on this channel before. You guys know that back in college, at the beginning of college, on my lunch breaks, I would literally type up horror stories because I love to write them. I love to post them online sort of anonymously. I'd like to see how people responded to them. I'd like to see them like go viral. Some of them actually went viral, which was insane because this was like before YouTube and everything. So I posted the story called I'm Not Supposed to Tell Anybody This, and I posted the one that's called Something's Wrong with My Dad or something along those lines, and you guys seem to love those stories, and every day I get requests for me to read another one. So I do have another one here that I'm gonna read for you guys today, and in a way it's sort of embarrassing because I feel like my writing skills have gotten better because this was like, I don't even know, 5 years ago I wrote this, and I just feel like I'm better now. But in a way, it's cool to just look back and read the things that I was writing back when I was a little girl. No, I was like 18, but now I'm like 25, like what's going on? Anyways though, this story wasn't my favorite that I've ever written. I really did think it was creepy when I wrote this, and a lot of people online think it's pretty creepy, so I'm gonna read this to you guys today. I'm probably gonna show like the creepy pictures and videos while I'm talking, and it's one of those things where you have to sort of sit back. You don't even have to look at the screen if you don't want to, just listen to the story. It's almost like an audiobook, you know what I mean? Because basically this whole video I'm gonna be looking down reading, so I find that when I listen to creepypastas online or on YouTube, I just sort of like turn my computer around or put my headphones in and just listen to the story and try to imagine everything. So if this type of video is not your cup of tea, don't worry, just come back tomorrow. Oh my gosh, tomorrow's video. I'm basically doing a paranormal house update because in the past like week or two, so much has been happening in my house that's literally paranormal. Like there's no question about it. So either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm gonna be posting like an update on all the paranormal stuff. So get ready for that. Anyways though, sit back, relax, close your eyes, imagine the creepiness. All right, so this story is called Don't Let Your Phone Go Below 6% Battery. Watch when all of you guys are like checking your phone now to make sure. I'm scaring you already. All right, gotta go into narrator voice. I don't have a very good narrator voice, but just bear with me. Okay, don't let your phone go below 6% battery. One thing you should know about me is that I never leave my house without my phone charger. In fact, if I ever accidentally forget it on my way to work or wherever I'm going, I will turn the car around, even if I'm running late. This obsessive habit has got me fired from my last job because of how many times I haven't been on time for my shift. I've also angered many of my managers because I'm constantly taking my phone out of my pocket to check what battery percentage I'm at. I usually have about 3 hours before I have a break at work. So usually if my phone is above 70%, I feel fine. If it's below that, my anxiety level is at an all-time high because I hope that it doesn't reach 6% before I go on my break. Now you're probably wondering, why do you care so much? Why don't you just charge it if it runs out? These are the questions I've been asked by my family and friends. I think they are starting to get very concerned about my bizarre behavior. I use my phone for absolutely everything. So for the first 2 years I even had a phone, I never let it even get close to dying. That was until one day about 3 years ago. And since then, I've been crazy when it comes to charging it. Here's what happened. I was on a camping trip with a couple friends. I brought one of those portable chargers, but they don't last very long. So throughout the evening, I watched my phone go from 80% down to 60%, down to 40%. And I really didn't think much of it because I was enjoying the time I was having with my friends. Well, it was around 11 p.m. and we had just finished roasting marshmallows and telling each other scary stories. We decided it was getting pretty cold and the mosquitoes were attacking us like crazy, so we went into our tent. I was sharing one with my friend Ashley, and my other 2 friends shared one beside us. Ashley fell asleep almost instantly when we got into the tent. I pulled my phone out of my coat when I was finally comfortable in my sleeping bag, and I saw that it was at 8%. So I decided to only respond to a few of my text messages before sleeping so I could conserve as much battery as possible. As I was texting, it went down to 7%. Then, about 30 seconds later, 6%. There was something different about that number though. The battery symbol and the number turned red. I had never seen this before, probably because I never let it get this low. Then the picture that was my phone wallpaper began to warp. It was a picture of my mom and I, and our faces looked strange. What used to be a happy, smiling picture had now turned to painful looking smiles. It almost looked like we were trying to force ourselves to look happy. Our eyes looked lost. My battery changed to 5%, and the picture changed even more so. I also noticed that my texts were all jumbled letters and words. What I had sent people didn't make any sense. I began to panic because I wasn't sure what was going on. Why was my phone glitching so badly? 4%. My screen had gotten so dark that I could barely see anything on it. Just the dim outlines of my apps. That's when I saw myself reflecting on the screen. A jolt of shock ran through my body when I realized I was smiling, but not in reality. My reflection was. I threw my phone across the tent and tried to shake Ashley awake. She wouldn't move. I always knew she was a deep sleeper, but why was she not waking up from this? She was facing away from me and she seemed so stiff. So much so that when I was shaking her, she barely moved. That's when I heard a chilling sound. She was whispering. It was so quick that I could barely understand what she was saying at first. I got closer to her.
3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3%.
I screamed and ran out of the tent to wake up my other friends. They sat up instantly and asked me what was going on. I could tell they didn't believe me, but by looking at the sheer amount of terror on my face, they wanted to help. Thankfully, one of them had just enough left in their portable charger to charge my phone back up to 30%. When I got home from the trip, I vowed to myself that I would bring a charger with me everywhere, so I would never have to experience the way my phone reacted to dying ever again. And that is how it ended. Dun dun dun! So what'd you guys think? Give me a rating from 1 to 10. No, honestly, if I was to rate my own writing, I think I would give this like 6.5, 7. It's definitely nothing like the other two that I showed you. I feel like the other two were a little bit scarier, but I just have such a mix of stories. Like, I think I have written maybe like 45 stories. So if you guys enjoy me telling them, because they're never really long, they're usually like a page or 2 pages. So it's not like I'm gonna make like an hour-long video of me reading. It'll always be probably just like 7-10 minutes. But if you guys want me to continue reading my own creepypastas, I guess that's what they are, definitely give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you want me to do that. Because I have a ton and I can even start reading them a bit more when I start making my Halloween videos, but trust me, there are a lot. So if you're the type of person that didn't find this one scary, you might find another one scary. I feel like every story is sort of particular to different people. Like, some people might find it kind of creepy or disturbing and other people may not. So definitely let me know what you think, and remember that I wrote this like 5-6 years ago, so remember that. But yeah, I don't know what compelled me to like sit on my lunch break and write stuff like this. I feel like if anyone was sitting at the computer beside mine and started reading it, they'd be like, this girl Craig, why is she not doing her homework? Anyways, it was just an outlet for me, just like Tumblr was, just like, you know, people have outlets, you know? I've always been a creepy little person. But yeah, anyways guys, please stay tuned for the video I'm posting either tomorrow or on Sunday, because I'm literally updating you on all the creepy things that have been going on in my house. And some of the stuff, like, just Ty has been experiencing, and some stuff it's been both of us, some stuff it's been just me. So I'm gonna tell you all of it, so just get ready for that. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hi guys, so future me here. I know I just ended the video, but I'm sitting here in my office editing, and I realized that I totally forgot to mention the new members, which is horrible of me, so I have to do that right now. And I have a bigger list than I did last time, so that's awesome. Thank you guys. So we'll start from where we left off. We have Bella's Wolf, 2001 Girls, Sienna Brooks, Piper Tiger, Mermaid for the Win, Glimmer Paris Reads, Jada Lee, LPS Pug's Pug, Drones Artwork, Jennifer Ingram, Princess, The Crazy Life, Ren, and Isaac Allen. I feel like I'm having deja vu and like I've read some of these names before, but on my computer it says they only subscribed like a day ago, so I don't know how I would have read them before. So hopefully they're all new. Obviously guys, don't like cancel membership and then re-add your membership just to get a second shout out, because that's not really fair to anybody else. But I will trust you guys and hope these are all new people. And yeah, now I'm gonna actually go, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
3%.